From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Minnesota Twins. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Festa. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Starling Marte. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Lindor on the move. Pitch inside. Throw, save.
No strike.
Lindor leads off second with nobody out. That one hit to right. Wallner makes the grab. One away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And a big factor for them in recent games, Francisco Lindor.
Yeah, he's got a 13-game hit streak going right now, Boog. I watched him in BP a little bit, and, man, he was spraying the ball all over the field, which tells me I don't expect this hit streak to end anytime soon. Really nice, mechanically sound swings. He's in such a groove right now, and look for him to be great in this one.
Juan Soto now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
2 strikes.
One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One down. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. 4 for 8 in the series so far. Fought off foul.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away.
One ball.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Inside, and it's 2-2. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
In the air, out towards right center. Wallner pulls that one down, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Target Field and on the hill, Clay Holmes. What do we need to know here?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Willie Castro, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's 1 down. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing they can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Jose Miranda in the box now. No balls and a strike. Smash down the left field line. Siri takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Royce Lewis. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Next pitch is downstairs. In the air, right side. Soto makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Top of the second. Ronnie Mauricio now. Mauricio getting to start at the hot corner. 23 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's one away.
Number 13.
Next to hit, Luis Torrens. Check swing. He went. Strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball,
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now it's Jose Siri. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Bunt attempt missed, but it gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there. Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Torrens leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next
One
pitch,
ball,
a slider that misses outside. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. So one hit is all they get. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 2 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Holmes back to work. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Harrison Bader.
So up next for Minnesota, Harrison Bader. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. And a foul ball. One out, bases empty. That one the other way, puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Emmanuel Rodriguez, the next twin up to hit.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
So man aboard, Edouard Julien now at the plate. In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
2 outs. That one outside.
That ball went out.
And that is ball 1. Throw to first, and he's back
good.
safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Christian Vasquez, the hitter.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Rodriguez on second. Julien on at first with 2 down. And that one is downstairs. And the count now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Twins strand a pair, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Ball 1, no strikes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The bat, the right fielder, Juan.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
That one fouled off. That misses the zone. 1-2 the count. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string of the changeup.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Here's Pete Alonso. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Throw gets by him at second. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a 2-base error.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Golden opportunity right here. Ground ball up the middle. Gets to it with a slide. Gathers and throws. Runs, scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, he still gets the RBI, but that was a really nice play. Great athleticism. You get an out, and you take away the base hit.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. He's 0 for 1. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 2 outs with a runner at third. Line drive. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Junior Severino. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Willie Castro, the next Twin up to hit. Grounded to third, could be 2. Mauricio tossed to second, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda. Just missed. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. And it gets by him.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Man at first, Royce Lewis will hit next. In there for strike 1. Miranda off of first with 2 away. And he swings over the top there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail it here 4-0. Back at Target Field, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Number 13,
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Jumps, throws, and they get the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose.
Seeing an impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there. Just an awesome job.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jose Siri. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, 2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one 95 to finish him off. Mets go down quickly, but they lead it 4-0. Back in Minnesota, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now the left fielder, Harrison Bader. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Gone! He made him pay for that one, and they're chipping away. It's 4-2.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And now Emmanuel Rodriguez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And there's a ball. Towards first, and that goes foul. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one ripped left field. That's back. Hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a double.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's going to be Edouard Julien. A single his first time. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Holmes winds and deals.
Ball. 2-0.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Three balls.
This one in the dirt. The pitch. Hard hit right side. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And fouled off. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Rodriguez takes his lead at third with one away. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Cut on and lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Fires to the plate. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 4-3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And here is Junior Severino. And he's already singled in this game. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's back. And that's a home run into the upper deck. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So the lineup flips over, and now the Minnesota designated hitter, Willie Castro. He caught it behind his back. What a play, inning over. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. All even now at 4 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Festa back to work. Foul ball there.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. The shortstop takes the ball. And now the count is even. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Into the second deck it goes. It's his 6th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 5-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. NYM-C.Festa gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Cole Sands takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Starling Marte up to hit. 1 for 2. There's a strike. Sands, a righty that throws with power. He throws a cutter, a four-seamer, a splitter, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And that one is lifted in the air. Wallner sizes this one up, squeezes it, and there's one down.
up next to the bat, the right fielder.
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. He swings and fouls one off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. One down, base is empty.
Inside, ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Hit in the air, right field. Wallner. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Jose Miranda. Liner snagged it first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And now Royce Lewis, 0 for 2 in this one. Ripped to short. Lindor on to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Twins, the right fielder,
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And that misses. Ball 1. And that one wrapped foul. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. McNeil gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. I talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. That misses the zone. Ball 1. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
In the air, right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Drops one down in front of the plate. And that's foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. To the right side. On to first. And that is the inning. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Mets 5. And a slider misses down and away.
Ball 1, no strike. Yeah!
Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Clay Holmes out of the game, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Jose Butto will take over here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one finds the zone, and the count's full.
Full count.
Hit in the air, center field. Taylor under it. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 32, Emmanuel.
Here's the center fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. The Mets leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th.
Nope. That's inside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just misses. It's 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Pitch misses. Counts full, 3-2. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now that's second baseman, Edward Julien.
And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Christian Vasquez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's a walk. Went with another changeup, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And foul ball. Julian, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Goes to second, save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Stays alive. That one misses, and it's 2-2. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Twins 4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brock Stewart.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 61, Brock Stewart.
Back to the top of the order now, and now it's Frankie Lindor. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Movement in the bullpen. Yohan Duran up and throwing. The shortstop takes the ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hit on the ground to short. Severino fires over to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
The back, number 6, designated hitter, Starling Marte.
So up next for New York, Starling Marte. 1 for 3. And that's downstairs and outside.
Ball 2.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now back, the right fielder, 1. Zero.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Strike 2. Now time called at the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and that takes care of Alonso. That ends the frame. Mets strand 1 as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now for the Twins, Junior. On the mound now, Danny Young.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
No outs, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Willie Castro. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1.
Strike.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's smacked on a line to center. And no one can get there. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Everything came together for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. Really important at bat coming up now.
Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. Right through there for a strike. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Ball 1 there.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. That one catches the zone, and the count is even 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. So the tying run at second keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. He dives, but he can't make the catch. There's one, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high level. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Dedniel Nunez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's in there.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at-bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball one. And downstairs.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swings through that.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 5 and the Twins 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yohan Duran. Jeff McNeil stands in.
The second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
In the air, left field. Bader sizing it up. 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Tyrone Taylor digs in now. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Action in the pen down there. Justin Topa up and loosening in the pen. Cologne, the lefty, warming up as well. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And that one hammered back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He sends it into the second deck, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Luis Torrens getting ready to hit. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rodriguez sizing this one up. And that is that. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. You're dialed into the show. Back at Target Field, here's the left fielder, Harrison Bader. Nunez back to work. Just missed. Nunez measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one misses, and it's 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. And that's in the dirt. This one in the air center field. Taylor moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 32.
And now it's going to be Emmanuel Rodriguez. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. There's the strike. On the ground out to short. Over to first. And that is out number 2.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Edouard Julien, the next twin up to hit. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Dedniel Nunez departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
A.J. Minter taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Minter.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Up and in, and it's 2-1.
2 balls,
Lefty
1
continues to
strike.
work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one missed. Christian Vasquez waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
2 down, nobody on. Popped in the air, left field. Siri makes the grab, and that ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Coulombe.
Now pitching for the Twins.
And here is Jose Siri, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Simeon Woods Richardson warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Castellano also getting ready. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. done swinging.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. It was a homer for him back in the fifth. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
And there's a foul ball. Grounds one to short. Severino throws to first in time. Lindor retired. So now here's the Mets DH, Starling Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. On the ground to third. Lewis slings it across, and that is that. Offense held in check there. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Mets 6 and the Twins 4. Last chance for the home team. So here's Christian Vasquez. Edwin Diaz on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And that's in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Next offering is in for a strike. Now he breaks his bat. Bare hands it. Tough play. And they put the tag on him for the out. So up next, Junior Severino. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is outside. The Twins down by a pair. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Popped up. Lindor settles under it. Corrals it. 2 away.
Now back, the designated hitter, Willie.
The Twins down to their final out. This is Willie Castro. There's a strike. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This could end it. Two down, nobody on. And now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Oh, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and